just lost a heavy amount on my latest trade. Check out this trade I took here. Storage, I was looking for it to bounce here from the demand zone, move up towards a take profit target, went completely the wrong way, hitting my stop loss. Why do I share this with you guys? You guys know if you're my Telegram community, ijazcrypto.com/TG, I've made over 370% spot trading results in December, but I'm human. I will hit stop losses, and if you guys are trading and scared of hitting stop losses, this video is for you. I'm going to break down the latest price action on Bitcoin, which is soaring here to the upside as ETF excitement commences, but I've got an important warning for you guys as well. Smash some likes. Do not forget to subscribe if you enjoy these crypto videos. You're going to like what we've got in store in 2024, so make sure you're part of our community, make sure you're subscribed, and you're here to win. Now look guys, Bitcoin is up 2.6%. We're going to come on to that, but we need to talk about the elephant in the room, which is stop losses. We need to talk about this, our relationships between stop losses, because you can be the best trader in the world, but you're still gonna get wet when you walk into the shower. You, like I said here, if it's like being a boxer and being afraid to be punched, right? Hitting a stop loss is okay. Trading plays with your emotions, but that's the exact challenge. No trader can trade without hitting stop losses. It's just gonna happen. My trading mentor, who I worked in traditional finance with when we were investment banking, became one of the best traders here in the UK. And his win ratio was never that good. I mean, look at this. It was not that good. He'd often lose more trades than he won. But it doesn't matter because he had the best risk management. He would have elite levels of discipline. He was like a monk. When he had a game plan, when he had a stop loss, when he had take profits like I just showed you, he would not waver. And that is the biggest link between a successful trader and one who is not successful. You constantly want to get involved. It's about to hit your stop loss and you start panicking and selling early. And then guess what? The price rotates and hits your take profit, right? You can't be scared of stop losses being hit. It's okay. Part of the game is that as long as your risk management is stacked up the right way, your wins will outdo the losses. And this is a very important phenomenon for all entrepreneurs, for all venture capitalists, all private equity firms. When you're investing, even for your long-term portfolio, you may invest in 20 altcoins. You don't need all 20 of those to be winners. 5 of them can be losers, 5 can hit the target, right? 5 can do kind of decently, and you can have like 2 or 3 would just go moon and cover for all your losses. Right? And this is how the world of business works. You have to be okay taking risk. And that's why I wanted to share this with you guys, because look, I make losses. I'm human, right? I made over 5-figure heavy losses on this trade, but I'll make 6 figures plus on other trades, right? It's part of the game. And so if you're not willing to be in it to lose it, you're not going to be in it to win it. Right? So it's about time you start understanding that if you're trading, it's a volatile asset class. This is not a job. This is not a job where you go in, you wait 9 to 5 and you get paid for the time you spent typing on the keyboard. You're taking a financial risk, just like setting up a business, just like buying in any asset class. And you guys have to know that and be disciplined and stack the risk management in your favor. So just wanted to share that with you guys. And you can see here, Bitcoin moving nicely here to start off the working week, moving up to the upside. Now, a lot of the volume will start to come back in, right? A lot of people are getting back from their holidays, laboring back into work slowly, and we'll start to see the volumes really start to pick up. So we saw a lot of volatility over the last few days, right? Why are we seeing that volatility? It's because the volumes are low, so it's easy to manipulate the market. So look at this, NASDAQ up 1.16 today, S&P up 0.5. We're starting to see a little bit of a rise thanks to the tech boost from some of the tech companies. Now, what that means is Bitcoin's correlated to that, right? Great news. Nice bounty off the EMA ribbon on Bitcoin. What are we worried about? Someone in the comments remind me. Why is it we're panicking? So I'm seeing a lot of panic in the markets. Is there any reason to panic here? No, this is an upward trend. If you're looking at this chart and you're panicked, I need to ask you, like, have you been through the bear market on crypto? I mean, this is a lovely chart here, rising to the upside. There's nothing to be worried about here on Bitcoin, right? Nice, strong chart. Now, this is still a consolidation. It doesn't mean we're ready to go higher and break through 45 for good until we break this previous higher high. So let me notch this down to the 4-hourly. I'll show you exactly what I mean. When we moved here, we broke out and then we faked to the downside. This caught us a lot off guard. This is ultimately what caused some of my trades the problem, right? We faked out to the upside and then got slammed all the way down on the Matrix FUD port last week. That really messed us up, okay? So now we need to get past this peak here. We need to get past this 45.9 and work our way and break out of this consolidation, because this is a consolidation, right? So we need to see that happening. Now, if we jump on over to the dollar index here is having a red day. very, very good. But what do you notice? If you go back to my videos just over a week ago, I don't know like why people ignore this. I said it so clear as day. If I have the time, I'll cut it in this video. I probably won't because I'm too lazy. But you see, you have a move here consolidating into your EMA ribbon. And when this bounced, I said, guys, we're so extended from the EMA ribbon. Do not be surprised to see if we consolidate. And of course we consolidate. And anytime dollar index wants to consolidate into its EMA ribbon like that, what is it bad for? It's bad for Bitcoin, which is inversely correlated. So you need to understand that's how the markets work. But the good news is we need to create a lower high. There's a high, create a lower high, create a lower low, and you keep this trend moving to the downside. So nothing is broken here, right? Yes, you could be worried if this reclaims its EMA ribbon and starts doing this. Then you could be worried, oh, what's going on? But all the indications continue to show that risk is gradually rotating back on and the dollar index is moving here to the downside. We've got important data coming out this week in terms of CPI. I will be keeping you guys updated on that through the week, so make sure you are subscribed with your notification bell on. Make sure you're in our crypto trading group, ijazcrypto.com/TG. That's where you're going to get all the alpha. If you're not in there, you're not seeing everything. You're not seeing all the updates. You're not seeing how I'm trading. You're not seeing all the analysis and the TA setups like I showed you that trade. How do I do my TA? How do I use my setups? You guys are missing out on all of that, which is shared in the Telegram group. So we're keeping an eye on this dollar index moving here to the downside. Now, incidentally, how are altcoins doing today? Altcoins are getting a little bit wrecked, right? We're seeing over the last couple of days, Bitcoin dominance being on a trend, right? Come on to Bitcoin dominance. Look at this. Is this a surprise? No. In fact, didn't I leave my same arrow here on dollar index? Let me show you. There you go. Oh, why is this a surprise, guys? Why would this be a surprise that the dollar index, after going on a move, consolidated down, altcoins got excited and everybody got excited behind their altcoins, has now bounced? It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise to see the dollar index go up, and it will not be a surprise to see if dollar index doesn't want to move up to 59% and maybe even a little bit higher, right? I've shared this many times. Do not be surprised to see dollar index want to start pushing into the 60s, 60% range. Right? So the Bitcoin dominance is showing that people are rotating to Bitcoin relatively to altcoins. And that's okay. You got to remember, what is the context of what's going on here? People are excited and expecting a Bitcoin spot ETF. Now, I've broken down my exact feelings of what could go on with the Bitcoin spot ETF. I'll link up that video for you guys to go watch as well, because look, it could be an element of buy the rumor, sell the news. And I don't want you guys getting caught out. So if you're nervy right now in the markets, just step out of the markets for a little bit. Right? Lower your trade size. Maybe take a little break, because this is a volatile market. And I'm telling you, as an experienced trader, when you get these much anticipated hype events like a Bitcoin spot ETF, there is outsized gains to be made, but there's also outsized losses. And there's many of you guys, even though I keep harping on about the fact that stay away from leverage, you keep trading with leverage. So in that moment, you're going to get wrecked if you see volatility. And that's exactly what market makers are doing. Let me show you the tweet I shared earlier on today. What was the exact tweet I shared with you? Take a look at this. 5 hours ago, I shared this tweet. I said, guys, there's a bunch of Bitcoin shorts sat at 44.5 to 45.2, this yellow bit here, right? Do not be surprised to see them get liquidated. There's a bunch of people trying to short the market from top. Think of like snipers from the top of a building. They're trying to snipe the Bitcoin price action from that 45.2 range. I said, that'll be silly to do that. And then I just posted an update 25 minutes ago. Look at this, guys. We broke through it. We liquidated, took all that liquidity. And that's exactly how the market moves. It moves one direction, gets everybody convinced that the Bitcoin price is going down, and then it jolts up. And all it means for us guys who trade spot is we get crazy volatility. And look at the candle wicks. Look at the candle wicks. See, when you look at candlesticks like this, and you see these crazy wicks to the upside and downside. Let me show you. Let me remove this EMA ribbon because we don't need it. See these wicks here? Look at these wicks. Top and bottom. I teach all this, ijazcrypto.com/TA in my TA course. I walk through all the different candles and the patterns and the story it tells you. This tells you there's volatility in the market and it affects people. This day here on Friday, the Friday just gone, look how crazy that day was. The price went as low as 42.4 and as high as 44.4, and yet the price didn't go anywhere in the whole day. The price didn't move. You see what I mean? So it's just creating volatility, like a huge swing, a huge yo-yo action, liquidating all the leverage longs and shorts and taking all that liquidity away from you because you are too greedy. So you've got to be patient, guys, right? Hopefully you found this video useful. Hopefully me sharing some of my losses helps motivate you, because I share all my trades publicly in the Telegram group. You can see all my wins, but I want to share all my losses too. What do I have to hide? I share all my results in one clear place because look, trading is not something you can be perfect at. There is no person on the face of this earth who can nail every single trade they take. If they are, bring them to me. They don't exist. You need to take your stop losses. You need to take your hits. You need to take your beats. Just like a boxer gets in the ring and gets punched punch in the face, right? Yes, you can have better defense, you can get a better win percentage, but it's more important to control your risk management. If you want to learn more about this, you're going to love what goes on in our Telegram community, ijazcrypto.com/TG. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.